everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I created these really cute, really trendy, TikTok inspired half bleached shorts. Hey, what's up guys? It's your girl Sharee. So I have these pair of jeans that I thrifted a while back and I just never really wore because I didn't like the fit of them. They were a little bit too short and just not long enough to wear comfortably as pants. So I thought it would be a perfect way to use it for this video to make these cute DIY half bleached denim shorts. So the waist of these jeans are a little bit too big, so I'm gonna go ahead and alter them later on in this video in a very, very easy way to just make them fit more comfortably and more fit around my waist. So I'll just quickly show you that later on. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to take these jeans and I'm going to cut them into the length that I'm comfortable with. So I'm just going to cut them right about there, and I'm going to do this off camera. I'm not going to do a tutorial on how I cut my shorts. I just basically took an old pair of jeans and I just kind of used a guide as a reference of how short I want it. It's not going to be too short or anything like that. I don't really want short booty shorts, just nice and short and comfortable enough to wear without anything being too exposed. Before moving forward, I just want to say that this video is sponsored by Vanlinker. So basically they are a street style glasses brand where they sell sunglasses and blue light blocking glasses. So the blue light blocking glasses is perfect if you're always in front of the screen when you're working. So basically extended exposure to screen, to sun, may cause some serious eye damage and discomfort. But with the blue light blocking glasses, you can enjoy your screen time and preserve your eyesight. They also sell some awesome sunglasses. So they were very nice and kind to send me 3 cool pair of sunglasses. So the first pair is this square oversized sunglasses for women or men, and it has a really nice tortoise shell frame. It is a flat top fashion shade that has 100% UV protection. Now this next pair is another really cute one. It is a polarized rectangle retro vintage 90s inspired sunglasses. It is a Dolger rectangle chunky glasses, and it is a sakura pink frame with brown lenses. And the last pair is this small skinny cat eye sunglasses with a retro narrow square shade, and it is black framed. These ones are really cute, very fashionable, very trendy right now. I see it all over TikTok, so I'm really happy that they sent me a pair of these ones. So if you guys want to check them out, I will post their link down in my description box. They are sellers on Amazon, and if you guys want to purchase, I will also give you guys a coupon code that you can use right over here at the end of your purchase. And yeah, back to the video. Alright, so now that I have the length of the shorts that I like, I am going to be going ahead and I'm going to be taping part of the other side that I'm not going to be bleaching. So I'm just going to take some tape and I'm going to put it on the edge of the seam on that one side that I don't want to bleach. And then also for this little tiny pocket on this side here, I don't want this part to be bleached. I want to keep it the same color as the jeans. So I'm going to go and put some tape on that as well. So I'm going to quickly show you guys how I'm going to tape this. It's just very straightforward. So I'm not going to tape the whole entire one side of the jeans, just the edge of the side that I'm not going to bleach, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take some duct tape. You can use any tape, but I feel like duct tape is just a little bit more heavy duty and won't really peel off when I'm working and doing this method. So I'm just cutting little pieces at a time so I can get a better fit. So I'm just going to be taping around the zipper area. And I'm just going to leave a little bit of tape along the edge. I'm going to use a little bit of that to fold under. You can see the little extra layer of tape that I have. I'm just kind of folding it underneath that little zippered area. What this is going to do is it's just going to really protect the jeans from not having any bleeding coming through when the bleach is being applied on the material, because some videos that I see, they tape the one side, but when they spray on their bleach or whatever method they're using, sometimes that bleach gets onto the other side that they don't want to be bleached, if that makes sense, and you can see little spots. So just by adding a little extra edge of the tape around there, it's supposed to kind of really seal it and protect it from any kind of bleeding, like I've been saying. I don't know any other way to explain it. So now I'm just basically going in and just taping around all of those edges there, like the seam or whatever you call it. I am not a seamstress or anything like that. I know how to sew, but I don't know like the proper terminology when it comes to sewing. So I am just going over those edges and just taping away the area that I don't want the bleach to go on. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some tape on that little small inner pocket because I want to keep that the shade of the shorts. I don't want that part to be bleached out, so I'm just going to be adding some tape in there and just pressing it down firmly in between the edges. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just taping it down really firmly and pinching those edges so that the tape sits right under to prevent any kind of bleeding. So this pocket in the back, I also don't want to be bleached out, so I'm going to be adding some tape on top of that too to protect this area. So this is what it should look like when I'm done applying the tape. I got that middle part all taped up and the pocket at the front. So I'm just going to do another close-up here just to show you guys what I mean about the pinching the tape along the edges. So over here, you can see that the whole edge is all taped up and tucked underneath. Now for the bleaching part, I'm just going to use this Clorox bleach. So I'm going to use some gloves because I need to protect those hands. When doing this, you want to be in a well-ventilated area, like outside, not in the house. But since it was a little bit cold and rainy outside, I didn't want to wait till the next day. I just went into a different room and I opened the windows because the smell of bleach is not very pleasant. And I also made sure to wear a mask. So I just laid a plastic cape on the floor to protect my surface. So here I have my spray bottle filled with half bleach and half water. Just diluted that bleach a little bit because it was too thick. Before moving on, I just put some plastic in between that one side of the jeans that I'm going to be bleaching because I don't want the bleach to bleed through, because since I am not bleaching that pocket, adding that extra layer of plastic to protect it is going to help the bleach not seep through. So I started off by using the bottle to spray the bleach, but I felt like I was having a hard time. Like it was getting a little clogged up in there. Like it wouldn't spray nicely. It wouldn't have that nice spritz with the bleach. I think maybe the bleach was just too thick and it was just clogging up the tube inside. So I moved on to a different method by using a bowl and an old color brush that I no longer need. And I found that it was a lot easier for me to do it this way because I can control where I want to put the bleach, because if using the spray bottle, sometimes it'll spray in a direction that you don't want. So I just feel like maybe using a brush is a lot better. So I basically painted it all on the front of the jeans, making sure not to miss any areas. As you can see, it's a little bit splotchy here from the first coat with the spray bottle. I'm just going over all the sparse areas with that brush just to make sure everything is nice and even at the end. So I'm going to be moving on to flipping it to the back, but before I flip my jeans, I want to make sure to clean the surface of bleach. If there are still some bleach spots on the actual like plastic surface that I'm working on and I flip the jeans over, the bleach might transfer onto that side that I don't want to be bleached out. And basically I'm just gonna do the same thing, just brushing the bleach all over the shorts, trying just to be generous with that bleach because I want it to be as white as I can get it. I don't want to have like that beigey poopy color. So flipping the shorts over just to see how the front is going. Again, making sure to wipe the surface down before flipping it to the other side. So as you can see, it's still a little bit splotchy, so I'm just gonna go over with some more bleach on that area, hoping that at the end it'll just become nice and even. So after applying the bleach, I basically left it for about 30 minutes to just work its thing. And I just made sure not to go over 30 minutes. I've seen other videos of people doing this method and they've kind of left it on way too long and it just completely demolished their jeans. Like the bleach just ate through the material. So I didn't want that to happen because I didn't have an extra pair of jeans that I wanted to do this DIY. So I made sure to just keep an eye on it. So I left it on for 30 minutes, but I would kind of go back and forth in the room just to see how it's going within those 30 minutes that I left it. So after the 30 minutes, it looked good. I don't have the footage of it, but it looked good. So what I did was I took it over to the bathtub and I just gave it a good rinse. I used a shower head and I sprayed it down to see all of that like bleeding go down the drain. I didn't want to put it in the washing machine with the bleach on it still, just in case the bleach would bleed onto the other side of the jeans. I don't know if that would happen, but just in case, I wanted to rinse off as much bleach as I could in the bathtub before putting it in the washing machine. So I basically just, after I rinsed out the bleach, I put it in the wash, I washed it with some towels, threw it in the dryer, and then this is what the jeans look like after taking them all out, and it is exactly how I wanted them to look like. The frayed part of the jeans became more frayed after putting them in the dryer, which is perfect. I didn't really have to work on it to give it more of that fluffy frayed look. A trick is just after you cut your jeans, wash them, throw it in the dryer, and it'll just have that really nice frayed look. And now you can see that it's fitting on my waist a little bit better because I used the quick and easy elastic waist hack. So basically what I did was I just kind of took the inside band of the jeans and I cut a little slit right over here, kind of close to the buttonhole but not too close. And I just made the slit big enough to fit the width of the elastic. And I just pinned a bobby pin at the end of the elastic and I basically fed that all the way through the waistband of the jeans. It was definitely a little bit tricky. It took a little while for me to get it in there, but you know, a little bit of patience can get you there. So once I made it to the end, I made sure that I had another slit that I made so that I could pull the elastic band through. At the end here, what you can do is you could sew a button at the end and then just cut a little slit in the elastic so that it would hold. I didn't do that here. I just basically took another bobby pin and I pinned the elastic down, but eventually I will put a button because sometimes I don't trust these bobby pins. They might open and they might stab me in the stomach. So best bet is to get a button and cut a hole so that you can secure the elastic around that. And that is basically how I did the waist part of these shorts. Other than that, that is basically how I made these shorts. They are super cute, super on trend, so easy to do. You can do these with any jeans. It doesn't have to be the color jeans that I used. If you want to do them with like black jeans, or if you have white jeans and you want to have like a two-tone, you can actually use fabric dye if you wanted to make them a different color. The possibilities are almost endless to these specific trend, but I basically just wanted to try it because I seen so many shorts online that I wanted to buy, but I said, why would I buy it if I could just make them myself? So I'm glad that I did. This is going to be my new summer shorts that I'm going to wear all throughout the summer because they are just so cute. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video if you did enjoy it, and also I want to thank Vanlinker for sponsoring this video and sending me these cute sunnies because definitely I'm going to rock them this summer, especially these ones. These ones are my favorite. And guys, don't forget to check me out on my Instagram account. It's Sharee Anonuevo. And yeah, that is it. I will see all of your lovely faces in my next one. Bye.